Hello guys, good afternoon. A lot of people, like beginners, okay, they go and trade something that it is so difficult for them, and because of that they lose too much money. All this is because they don't understand risk in trading, and they get carried out with this advertisement that you see online. Everywhere right now you will see advertisement like binary options, trade futures. There is no commission, just come and trade. Forex, just come and trade. You don't need to have money, just bring anything, $100, $200, $1,000, whatever you have, no commission. And they give you lies, because they give you something, they say no commission, but they go and give you, and they take the spread, which is the difference between bid and ask, and they do the market for you. It means your broker is the one who is against you. Okay, he can do whatever he wants. So that's why each broker, when you see the bid and spread in forex, in futures, in options, they do whatever they want. Okay, in stocks, no. In stocks, they don't. The broker has no relation with the bid and the ask, because the bid and the ask, the market makers do this, so they have no relation. So for example, if I buy a stock, let's say I buy Facebook, let's say it is $75 as a bid, the ask is $75 1 cent. It means if I buy 100 shares, how much I lose? I lose $1. Okay, I lose only $1. Now if you go to options, how much you lose? You lose too much. Because of the commission, because of the spread, you lose too much, and you don't know this. Now this is in forex also, in futures, in options, binary options. There are a lot of things. They say to you, oh okay, there is no commission. Okay, there is no commission, but the broker, how does he take his money? He will give you something more than the commission. For example, for me, I'm paying less than $5 to buy. If you go to futures, or you go to forex or other things, they charge you the bid and the ask, and they put wherever they want. This is just something technical. So if you don't understand what's going on, and just go to your account, see when you do a trade how much these people take from your account. That is the way to know. Okay, so if you are spending $15, $20 or $30 for bid and the ask for anything, you are paying too much. This is one thing. Second thing, like options, for example. Options, if you are wrong, like you do a trade, all your money can go to zero. It means you lose everything that you have. Okay? So the Wall Street guys, they are not stupid. Try to think like a logical person. Wall Street guys who made these options, okay, they created it. Before there is no options, but they created it from stocks, okay, because it relies on stocks. But it doesn't behave like a stock, okay? It doesn't behave like a stock. Oh, they say you can have 10%, 20, 30, 40% if you are right. Okay, I'm good. I put 1,000, I can have 50%, I can have $500. Wow, 50% is good. But If I'm out of the money, what does it mean? I lose 1,000. Okay? I lose 1,000. You understand this? Because I see people, they send me emails. Some guru online, he tells me that whatever you do, you get money from this strategy with options. Either up, either down, what does it mean, this thing that he says? He says when he is right, he can make the money. But tell him when you are wrong, what does it mean? If, for example, for me, I want 50% of the stock. Just an example. But I will never risk 100% of my money to get 50%. What's this? This is too much risk. And believe me, in your life of trading, even in your life, in personal life, if you don't understand what does it mean risk, it's over for you. Okay? I argue with someone who goes to the army, and he told me, oh, going to the army and going to the war is the same as here, because, okay, you can just go to your work and you have an accident. I say, yes, it's okay. But did you know that when you go to drive and you have an accident? You don't know, right? Okay. But in the army, when you go to the war, is it a possibility that you die, or you get mutilated, or you get and you become full? That's why all our soldiers, when they come from wherever outside, they are full. It's over. Even if he has no accident, if he is not killed, even if he's with a good body, he come back good. He is not killed, but his mind is a mess. Okay, and he can find nowhere where to go because he has problems, psychological problems, and when you have psychological problems, it's too much in this work, in this life. So anything you do in your life or in trading is the same. Understand risk. What is your risk when you do this job? Okay, risk in a job, risk in trading is the same. It means you should know the risk. Okay, before you do the job, because in the trading is the same. If you don't know the risk, how can you trade? Okay, you just they told me 50%. Buy this, you have 50%. Okay, but how much I lose? If I lose, how much I lose? If it is 5%, I lose 5%, and I have 50%. Oh, this is good. This I do it. But if you tell me go to options, put all your money, this is when they say 1,000. But suppose that you have money. You have 10,000, 20,000, 100,000, 200,000. And you go to all options and you buy these options, and then the market is against you. Do you know that all your money is gone? Except for the time. Let's say strike for 1 month, they give you put $1,000, they give you $10, which is your time left. But you lose everything. That's why all this stuff like options, futures, forex is when you are professional. When you know what you are doing, when you know risk. If you can calculate risk and you know what you are doing, go ahead and do forex, do futures, do binary options, do whatever you want. But when you are professional, when you are a beginner, think that your money that you put will go and work like this. Okay? So in this video, I'll try just to show you that if you don't know the risk in a trade or in your life, some people, they don't understand risk. Okay? Some people do dangerous jobs. Okay? Wherever they give them. Maybe they're killed. Okay? So, is it worth to kill yourself for a handful of dollars? Some people do. And they think, oh no, I will not. All the people are killed in accidents, so it's... Okay, they tell them, I think in the army, they tell them, oh, people each day they get killed in accidents, so the risk is the same. No, no, man, the risk is not the same. When you go by yourself, when you see, when you go to swim, when there are sharks, and you throw yourself in the water, don't tell me it's the same thing as someone who is in the office. Don't tell me it's the same thing, because they are not. The risk is too much. You can be eaten by sharks because you know it, and you throw yourself in it. So how you tell me it's you say I am the same as the other guys who is in the office, or he comes to work as an accident. Okay? So especially when you are a beginner, why you go to this stuff? Because you don't have money, and most of the time, most of the new guys, new beginners in trading, they don't know even. They get a lot of advertisements, a lot of friends who are speaking about this. You get emails, you get TV shows, online. Oh, it's easy. Bring any money. You can double your money. Okay, I can double my money. But if I am wrong, what does it mean? Do I lose all my money? You say yes, so you are gambling. In stocks, if you know to trade, it's not gambling, because you control the risk. For example, for me, 1%, 2% is too much. 5% is the maximum I can do. I don't want to spend $10,000 in a trade and I get ripped off for 50% or all my money. Okay? So even if you don't get that much money from the trade, you get 5%, 10% or 20%. But it is safer than to go and blow out your trade. It means you go to options. For example, for me, if you put $10,000 in a trade, just an example, and someone else put 10,000 in an option. Let's say I can make 20%, 30%, 40% or 50% in a trade. I have done this and I will do it, and I'm doing it. Okay? Not always, but I can do it. Because you stay long and you can get it. But if the stock is going down, for me, I don't allow that I lose 50%. I lose 5%, 2%, 1%, 3%. According to the stock volatility, I do my stop loss. Okay? But if you go to do options, you go to futures, you go to forex, where we have banks, they buy too much, they sell too much. So the price is going too high and too low, and it is volatile. That's why all the people, they don't succeed in this kind of things. Most of the guys who lose, they are there. Because in stocks, at least you can control what you lose. In general, 99.99 you control it. I control what I lose, if I lose. But 1%, 2% is nothing. It's good. But if you put $10,000 buying options, and you are sure that the stock will go up because the options is relying on the stock, and suppose there is bad news or the stock goes down or something, what will happen when you are out of the money? You lose everything that you have. This is because they know people, they have greed. They want 1,000 to make it 10,000 in 1 month. They know this. They know greed of people. And they know people, they have no money. That's why right now they in any options, in any futures, forex, and everything, what they ask you, bring any money, $100, open an account, try, okay, try options, try the thing. So my idea of doing this video is because I get a lot of emails. What do you think about options? They say you can make money both ways. Up and down you can make the money. I say yes, but do you understand what does it mean when this guy online he tells you you can do both ways. It's like in stocks. Either you go long or you short. Okay? But in stocks you can control more on your investment, on your trading, than on other, what we call derivatives. Derivatives like options, futures, commodities, forex. Those you can't. Even you put stop loss, you can't, because there are big guys that are trading. Some people they have 10,000 puts or 10,000 calls. He can move the market, okay? And the market can go up very quick, can go down very quick, and you can't rely on anything when you are doing this. So you are more gambling than trading. And for these, you should be professional to go to this. Since you are new, or you are a beginner, or you have only 1 year and you're still struggling and you don't see the money, why you stay in these things? Again, when I speak about risk, I go to penny stocks always. In penny stocks that are less than $5, they are easily manipulated. It means the price can go high very quick, can go down very quick. Even if you put stop loss, you can't put 1% stop loss or 2%, 5%. You can't, because the stock is volatile. And some people, they ask me, oh, I bought the stock at $2. Can you put stop loss at 1.95? I say, how can you put 5 cents to stop loss? It doesn't work in this kind of stocks. You put at least 10, 20, 30, depending on how do you trade. But are you willing to lose 20 or 30 or 50% of your money in one day? Are you willing? If you say yes, okay, do it. So you are doing more risk. Suppose that you have $5,000 and you put it in one trade, in penny stock. It is $1. Tomorrow is 70 cents. Do you know how much you lose? 30%. So these kind of things, if you don't understand the risk, if you don't understand what you are doing, you will never succeed. That's why I told you, go to your trades and see what percentage are you losing in each trade. This is the only thing you understand clearly what I'm saying, because the people, they don't understand. I explain. I have about right now 700 videos explaining about risk, but still people, they send me, oh, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? If you are doing mistakes and you don't want to correct yourself, it's your problem. That's why you continue to lose, you don't listen. If someone is stubborn, I can do nothing for him or for her. Okay? I just give you my opinion. I just give you how to trade. I just explain to you risk in trading. Either you accept what they say, or you just follow those gurus online, and you continue to lose all your money. 1 year or two, you see your account, you find nothing. And then you say, oh, it's Wall Street guys, oh, it's manipulation of the market, oh, there is Illuminati, oh, there is I don't know. Yeah, you begin to blame the market, you blame the other people, you blame those gurus that they tell you to do this and that. You become to blame. The only one to blame is yourself. Because if you are stubborn, you don't want to learn new things, you think that you know better than anyone else. So, continue to do what you are doing. Okay? That's why I'm trying always to try to explain, to give you examples here and there, and even examples not from trading, just to make you understand that before you do anything in life, like jobs or trading, what you should do? Calculate the risk. Okay? If they give you $5,000 or $10,000 a month to go to the army, okay, some people, they like it, they say money and they like it. But the risk, what is it? A bullet in your head. This is one risk. So is it worth it? Is it worth it to get a bullet in the head? Because some people ask you to go to somewhere and to do the war. So if your life is equal to $10,000, okay, go and do wherever you want. Because the people, they say, oh no, I'll not get killed, I am safe. Or the people, they go, they come back, there are few. There is just percentage. But how do you know that you will be one of these percentage? I'm not speaking about the army when another country attacks America here and you defend yourself. Now this is something else, because this is you defending yourself, defending your country. Okay, so this is just an example. I'm not speaking about America or about Europe or Africa or any other country. This is just examples. Okay, examples to show you risk in real life or in trading. It is the same. So there are some jobs that are less riskier than others. Okay, so you are free. There is no one who push you or oblige you to do a job or to do a trade. You are at home, you are near a computer, and you want to buy or to sell. Who will push you or ask you or force you to do something? Okay, it's you. So you are responsible for all what you do. So since you are responsible, try to take less risk, and the money will come one day when you are good at trading or at doing something. Okay, so hope you understand this lesson of risk. And if you have some other questions, just ask, because most of the time they ask me the same questions in other ways. That's why each time I make a video and try to explain one thing at a time, because it's too much to explain. And there are some things like risk. It is a difficult and it is a complex subject. People, they don't understand that when you put $10,000 and you lose 20 or 30%, they don't understand it. They don't go, when they go to options and they are out of the money, they lose everything they have, they don't understand it. Now when it's over, they say, how this happened? How I am so stupid to go to this option to put all my money in one trade? But it's over. Since you lose all your money, maybe it is savings of you or your wife or your father, I don't know. You just blow out your savings, and then you begin to blame other kind of people. Okay, so I hope this lesson of risk clarifies some points of risk in trading and in real life. So if you have any questions, just ask, and I will try to explain more in specific areas. Thank you very much and have a nice day.